What up? This is Rama Screen, and I'm here talking with the director of Finding You, Brian Baugh. How are you, Brian?
Hey, I'm well, Rama. Thanks for having me.
Good. So, what were the benefit and challenges of logistically with shooting this film in Ireland? Because I assume that wherever you place Rose and Jedediah, the background will always look breathtaking, no?
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. It's a beautiful, beautiful spot. Yeah, probably the biggest challenge when you're going to a new country where you don't know anybody, and we wanted to use as many Irish crew people and cast as we could. That you have to just get to know everybody, and thankfully, everyone was so warm and friendly and inviting, and that it was really a delightful thing. But that's always the question you have in your head is like, whoa, I got to make 50 to 100 new friends here. How's that going to go? But absolutely delightful, and they're total pros over there, and so great to work with.
The whole action sequences at the castle with the dragons were pretty impressive. It's almost on the same level of Game of Thrones. Talk to me about that process, that visual effects wise. How realistic were you aiming for?
Well, we wanted to do, as is true in the story, we wanted to do just a notch down from Game of Thrones, or a big giant blockbuster, because the character's not completely happy with where he is. So if it's too good, then he wouldn't have an excuse of wanting to do something else. So we did have to notch it down a touch, but I'm so glad you liked it. And it was a super fun part of the movie, and something that the cast and crew just loved. We all loved pulling it off.
You wrote the script, you came up with the story. So let me ask you this final question. Theme wise, what do you hope the audiences would take away from Beckett and Finley's love story? And does one sometimes have to travel across the world to find romance?
No, well, certainly not. Certainly not. We can all find it at times in our backyards or in our neighborhoods. So thankfully not. But this case, in this story, we went with that storyline. But yeah, from their take away from their romance, I guess what I think is so fun is that you begin the movie with perhaps one stereotypical view of Beckett, and over the course of the film, I think the audiences will discover that he's more than that. And so I think, if anything, it's that being open to all sorts of people and not judging people right away, and that maybe you'll find something surprising or interesting, or that could change your life in another person if you give them a chance, and you don't judge them too quickly.
All right, Brian, thank you so much, and congratulations on the film. Thank
All
you.
right, thanks, Rama.